Hi, this is Masoud and you're watching Guilty Zone. Let's go! This episode and its following is going to be about methodology and language teaching. So let's get started. English is the world's most studied foreign language, but 500 years ago, Latin was. Before 16th century, much of language teaching involved teaching Latin to priests. Then in 16th century, Italian, French, and English gained its place. And from 17th till 19th, what happened? Latin became a subject in a school, mostly grammar. And by 18th century, modern languages began to enter the curricula and they were taught as Latin was, like grammar rules, translation, lists of vocabulary, and for sure speaking was not a goal. And by 19th century, this approach became the standard way of teaching a foreign language, and that is how this approach was known as grammar translation method. I'm going to talk about GTM in my next episode, but before that we need to know these terms. Here. So there are two perspectives to define methodology in language teaching. One by Edward Anthony, approach, method, and technique, and the other one, which decades later, by Richards and Rodgers. They claim that Anthony's model fails to give a sufficient attention to the method itself. It doesn't have any teacher roles or learner roles or even the instructional material roles. So they renamed it to approach, design, and procedure, which is called method. Approach, which refers to assumptions, beliefs, and theories of language and language learning. In theory of language, we've got three different views. The first one and the most traditional one is structural view, which is based on grammatical items and structures of language. The second one is functional view, which is based on semantics and functions of language. The third one is interactional view, which is based on interpersonal relations of language. In theory of language learning, we've got psycholinguistic and cognitive processes involved in language learning, and also the conditions that is needed for these learning processes. The second phase or step, whatever, is design, which specifies the form and function of instructional materials, which includes 6 features, and here. The first one is objectives. What is the goal? The second one is syllabus. Is it subject matter content, what to talk about, or linguistic matter content, how to talk about it? The third one is the types of learning and teaching activities, the kinds of tasks and activities that are going to be used in the class, like drills, dialogues. And also we've got teacher roles, if he or she is the authority of the class, or counselor, or orchestra leader, and learner roles, if they are passive or active, or problem solving. And we've got the instructional material role, something like audiovisuals or textbook. And we go to the third one, which is procedure. Procedure is the classroom techniques and practices, the kind of tactics and strategies used by the teacher with resources in terms of time, space, and equipment, and also behaviors and interactional patterns observed when the method is used. That was all. And as a conclusion, although we described the method as approach, design, and procedure, but Richards and Rodgers remind us that in practice, methods can be in any different order. For example, it could be in a reverse order. Someone can invent first its teaching procedure, then formulate its design, and then explain the underlying approach. So anything's possible. That was it. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment if you liked the video, and I hope I do much better in my next episodes. So yeah. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of this methodology series, and soon enough I'm gonna have another series which is websites for teachers, so stay tuned. And that's it. See you soon. Bye bye. This I am screwed from the top. Yeah, I guess you from the top. Much of language teaching was seldom new children.